Viewer discretion is advised. Book 000-030 Baltimore, 6:30 p.m. A body found by the rooftop pool, but nothing about this scene makes sense. 3 months ago, the world thought Rey Rivera simply vanished. But what was discovered, by accident, on top of one of the city's oldest hotels would spark a mystery that's still unsolved, even 16 years later. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how the rooftop case unraveled, and why nobody, not even AI, can say for sure what happened to Rey Rivera. Setup 030-200. Rey Rivera was a writer, filmmaker, and new husband. In May 2006, he was living with his wife, Allison, in
Baltimore, Maryland. Life looked promising, but there were invisible fractures. Struggling to transition careers from screenwriting to financial publishing, Rey took a marketing job at Stansberry and Associates, run by longtime friend Porter Stansberry. On May 16, everything was routine. Rey drove Allison to the airport in the afternoon. He returned home, expecting a friend from LA to visit, but at 6:30 p.m., he received a phone call. Without saying a word to his house guest, he rushed out the door, leaving his flip-flops behind with the lights on and his unopened soda still on the table. Rising Action 200-400. Rey was never seen alive again. For a week, the Riveras plastered the city with missing posters. 6 days of silence. The break came on May 24th, when co-workers noticed a strange smell by the Belvedere Hotel's pool annex. Looking down from the roof, a maintenance worker saw a hole in the lower roof's metal. Directly under it, Rey's body. But right away, nothing added up. The hole was too small for someone to fall neatly through. There was no equipment, no clear path onto the highly secured roof. His glasses and flip-flops sat undamaged near the impact. Rey's cell phone was found on the roof, but had barely a scratch. And then came the strangest detail, a cryptic note taped behind his home computer. Some called it a suicide note. Others saw a coded puzzle mentioning Freemasons, movies, people from his past. Complications, 400-600. But the investigation only got stranger. The Belvedere was known for its old-fashioned, labyrinthine architecture. No ordinary person could reach that roof section unless they worked there or had a key. Security cameras missed a critical time window, conveniently as Rey would have climbed or fallen. Pathology reported severe injuries consistent with a fall, but questions linger. How did his phone survive nearly unbroken? Why were his glasses untouched? And what truly brought Rey out that night? The phone call was traced only a switchboard. No name, no callback. Rumors circulated. Was Rey targeted for something he learned at Stansberry and Associates? Police found no evidence, but whispers of financial scandals and secret societies wouldn't go away. Some speculated the cryptic note matched classic intelligence community dead drop techniques, not a suicide letter. Climax 600-700. Here's where it gets interesting. In 2025, an AI system trained on cold case forensics reanalyzed the Belvedere scene using crime scene photos and architectural scans. It concluded that a jump from the roof to the outcropping where Rey was found was just barely possible. You were running and knew exactly where to aim. But no video showed him on the main rooftop. In fact, recent documentaries have highlighted 2 eyewitnesses who now claim they heard a crash an hour before Rey was declared missing. Police logs, though, list no reports. But the real surprise is coming in 2026. A whistleblower from the Belvedere's maintenance staff told a podcast that staff-only doors on the upper floor rarely stayed locked. Did someone let Rey up? Was he chased? For the first time, the city's cold case unit has reopened the Rivera file, using advanced genetic genealogy to test trace
evidence found on his wrist. Resolution 700-800. But as of March 2026, there's still no closure, no confirmed suspect, no clear motive, and no hard evidence. The only certainty, Rey Rivera's last moments remain shrouded in shadows and unanswered questions. So what can we learn? When the evidence doesn't add up, sometimes it's not because the answers aren't there, but because the right questions haven't even been asked. Will DNA forensics catch up? Or will this rooftop mystery always haunt Baltimore? Subscribe to True Crime AI Docs for real stories, expertly analyzed. If you like this, watch our deep dive on the Highway of Tears, why so many women disappear and what we're missing.